guys, what's up? It's September 1st, 2025. My name is Nick Parsons, and this is the Betting Memo. On today's show, we're going to have a round of rapid-fire free picks. We're going to have a featured handicapper who will have a featured free play. We're going to have my Parsons best bet, which is an actual client play, coming off my Saturday winner with Miami there last night. And we'll also have the Gold Sheet free play. So let's just get right into the Monday Gold Sheet free play. And so guys, the Gold Sheet is a company that's been around since the late 1960s. They operate doing many different things. They have a world-class newsletter, and they also release picks on both Wager Talk and at SportsMemo. And they supply me with a Gold Sheet free play on every Betting Memo show. And so guys, with the NFL now just around the corner, and just a reminder guys that I've entered both the Cirque and the Super Contest this year. And starting later in the week, I'll showcase a new segment on the show about my picks. And so I'm really looking forward to that. But the Gold Sheet has a look ahead play here in week 1 on the LA Rams -2.5 versus the Texans. And their main points are that Matthew Stafford missed preseason games, but all of his practice reports have been positive heading into week 1. The Texans have completely rebuilt their offensive line and will be facing one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. Houston went 5-6 straight up in non-division games last year. And then they finished by saying that Houston had a dead even point differential, 372 to 372, with 3 of the worst teams in their division. And so, guys, if you like the NFL and if you like college football, then you will like the Gold Sheet. Their NFL Week 1 edition of the Football Gold Sheet newsletter will be available on Tuesday morning. You get analysis and predictions on every NFL and FBS level college football game this weekend from the country's longest running sports betting newsletter. Visit wagertalk.com/goldsheet/football to pick up this week's issue. There's always just a tiny bit of business that I have to get across on every Betting Memo show. I have to tell you about the specials going on at SportsMemo each day. We had a few going on this summer. There's 2 going on right now. The most popular one, guys, is called Flex Picks. And here's how that works. So guys, Flex Picks, it gives you the ultimate flexibility to access the daily picks you want from the experts that you trust. And so if you buy a 3, 7, or 30-day Flex Picks pass, you can stay with one handicapper the whole time, or every day you can select a new handicapper. And you can plan ahead or go day by day. You can change your mind at any time, switching your selected expert right up until the plays are released. And you can also skip days at your convenience. So if you have a 30-day Flex Pass, you don't need to use it 30 days in a row. Guys, it is the most flexible and affordable way to stay ahead with expert betting advice. And now on Fridays, it's 50% off Fridays. Every handicapper releases one 50% off package. Many will release their 4 and 5% packages on this day. So it's a great opportunity to take advantage and save at the same time. All right, guys, time for the Parsons best bet. And so this is an actual client pick that I have posted over at SportsMemo. On Saturday, I gave out a play on the Miami Hurricanes for the Sunday game there. And so that play was a winner. But here on Monday, I'm sticking to the college gridiron. It's a rare Monday night game with TCU at UNC. Let's get into it. And guys, I like the under in this one. Now, TCU, it's coming off a big season, and it returns its starting quarterback in Josh Hoover. So the Horned Frogs are for sure a serious contender in the Big 12, because last year Hoover threw for nearly 4,000 yards along with 27 passing touchdowns. And he's projected to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But his run game and his receivers are essentially new. They've come through the transfer portal. And as good as he is, it's going to take a bit of time to develop chemistry. Defensively, the Horned Frogs allowed 24.6 points per game last season, but with the majority of their secondary returning, they're expecting to improve. North Carolina head coach Bill Belichick has a new signal caller under center, though, in Gio Lopez, who is working behind a pretty good offensive line. Lopez's strength is probably his run game, and Belichick is expected to be careful with his star transfer to open the season. Belichick, though, is a defensive-minded coach, and the good news for the Tar Heels is that they returned most of their secondary as well. And being primarily a situational capper, I feel that there are many factors pointing to this being a lower-scoring defensive battle rather than a higher-scoring shootout, guys. But also, here are a couple of strong supporting over-under trends as well. As note that 8 of UNC's last 9 games as an underdog have gone under the number. And 7 of TCU's last 9 road openers as a favorite have also gone under the number. And so, guys, that's how I see this one going down. I think this number is a little bit high. So I'm on the under between TCU and UNC on Monday, and that's my official Parsons best bet here on Monday night. Guys, to support all of the handicappers over at SportsMemo, to support SportsMemo and Wager Talk, and to support me, the easiest way to do that is just to like this video, to please leave some comments whether you agree or disagree, and then also hit that bell icon. Every time we go live, you guys will get notified, and you can take advantage of the information we're putting out there for you. Ladies and gentlemen, all of this stuff obviously is very simple to do, but it really does help us out, and it allows us to continue to put out this content for you guys. And so for sure, shortly here, I'm going to be welcoming back more handicappers into the studio. We have to wait for them to get up some weekend football. And so probably tomorrow, but definitely by Wednesday, I will start having handicappers come in for the featured handicapper portion of the show. But for today, I will be featuring Abby's Sports Picks as SportsMemo's featured capper. He's on several great runs right now, including in college football. He's coming off a winner yesterday. He's also 45-34 with his WNBA over the last 30 days and 13-9 with his CFL over the last 30 days as well. And so guys, when you're over at SportsMemo today, getting caught up on the hottest handicappers in the nation by checking out the dynamic leaderboards and checking out all the free plays on the free picks page, make sure to also check out Abby's Sports Picks 4% Labor Day college football pick. He's coming off a winner, as I said, in college football on Sunday, and so he's definitely looking to keep the momentum rolling here. So guys, Abby's Sports Picks and his 4% Labor Day college football play is SportsMemo's featured capper on Monday. And our Monday featured free play comes from Abby's Sports Picks, guys, and he likes the LA Sparks plus 8 points on the road at Seattle. And so he goes on to say that LA is playing the second game of a back-to-back after winning against Washington at home yesterday, 81-78. Seattle last played on Friday at home, beating Chicago 79-69, and they were unable to cover the 10.5 point spread. Seattle is not covered at home as a favorite in about 2 months, which was against Golden State back on July 16th. They covered as a 5.5 point favorite in that one. And he goes on to say they have basically struggled all season in this role, while LA, as an underdog on the road in its last 5 games, is 4-0-1. So LA always plays close games away from home, or at least it has been of late. And he finishes by saying, I do not agree with this line, and I will gladly take the generous points with LA as they are trying to get to the 8th seed as the last playoff spot available. Okay, guys, so just to quickly recap, my official Parsons best bet client play for Monday is on the under 55.5 in TCU and UNC here tonight. The Gold Sheet has a play on the LA Rams minus 2.5 versus the Houston Texans. And our featured free play from Abby Sports Picks is on the LA Sparks plus 8 tonight in Seattle. What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree with any of these picks? Make sure to let me know down in the comments. It was a crazy weekend, guys. I started off slowly and then I started winning at the end there. And so that was great. And so I'm looking to carry that momentum into September. I'm super excited for the season. There are some extremely hot handicappers, though, over at SportsMemo. So let's get caught up on the leaderboards right now. Guys, Sean Higgs has caught complete fire like he typically does at this time of year. He's leading over the last 3 days, the last 7 days, and the last 30 days in all sports with a 58-38 record. In Major League Baseball, it's Mark David that leads over the last 13 days, the last 7 days, and also the last 30 days with a 34-16 record. College football, guys, I did hit my 5% on Miami there last night after taking a couple of bad beats there with a couple of 5% to start the season. After a difficult start, I'm on the cusp now of returning into the black on the college gridiron. But guys, right now, it's Sean Higgs that leads over the last 30 days with a 16-8 record. The WNBA regular season is winding down, but the action is heating up. Right now, it's Joe D'Amico that leads on the WNBA hardwood with a 60% record over the last 30 days. The CFL Canadian gridiron, it sees Tim Michael 9-2 his last 11, but it's Sniper West that leads over the last 30 days with a 12-2 record. And in the NFL, Joe D'Amico finished the preseason 9-5, but it's Dion D'Amico that leads over the last 30 days with a 6-1 record. Time for the rapid fire free picks section of the show, guys. These are just all of the free picks available on the free picks page over at SportsMemo, but there aren't many being loaded right now, guys. One there, though, Sniper West, he likes the under 55.5 in TCU in North Carolina, just like I do. And today, guys, that is it for free plays right now. There are definitely more free plays being posted. There are some earlier MLB free plays posted, but A lot of those games will go off very early. I didn't want to include them in the show in case people were watching later in the afternoon. So make sure to go over to the free picks page, guys, at SportsMemo for more details. Okay, guys, as I said, I'm really excited about entering both of those contests. I've just finished dealing with the proxy and everything, and I'll make an official announcement here in the next couple of days. But I will be giving those picks out earlier in the week on the show here to you guys, and we can discuss those plays and picks in the comments. Guys, on tomorrow's show, hopefully I'll have a featured handicapper in the studio with me. But either way, we will have a lot more picks, including another round of rapid fire free picks, the Gold Sheet free play, and my Parsons best bet. Guys, on your way out, don't forget to smash the like button, to leave some comments, to hit the bell icon. Good luck with everything tonight. See you tomorrow. Take care.